And welcome back everybody to Dark Souls 3. If you're just joining me, welcome. Last time we defeated Ludex Gundyr, I believe is his name. So I've gone forward past this part, and I've kind of started over because I did not like my second episode. So hopefully this one turns out a little bit better than that one did. A lot of skip dialogue and playing with settings and stuff that just doesn't need to be on camera. Unfortunately, this is one of those games where if you do that, you're gonna have a bad time. This is my favorite guy in the game, by the way. Oh, and I didn't even kick him. Such disappoint. So these guys get shot in the spleen. You're not gonna. Ow. Stop it. Alright. Nothing down here. There is an item on that tree that I tend to miss for whatever reason. We'll go and. Maybe it's not that tree. What? One of these trees. One of these trees around here. I miss it all the time. Whatever. We're gonna go up here. Drink some Estus. Beat these guys down. Just because they're sleeping. Sleeping on the job. How dare they? We're going to get this guy's attention. We're going to try and kill this guy. He's a little bit strong. But he tends to do that. So he killed himself. Really. I guess we didn't do anything. We led him to his doom. The Pied Piper of swordsman killers. Something like that anyways, right? Go ahead and grab this item. It's an ember. Those are what we use to bring our humanity back in this one. And it kind of gives you that cool effect where all the little like embers are coming off of you and you look like you're on fire. Get that kind of sheen of fireness. Get that. We drop down here. There is a dog. Don't think there's a, oh, and an item. All right, drop down. Get the item. Get the item. There we go. Another ember. Not a bad thing to have. Those allow us to be human, which allows us to summon help if we need it. Poopy dog. Get out of here. Alright, the club is a great weapon to have. It stun locks a bunch of stuff and keeps everything in line, really. That's the next area we're going to go to down there. Last time I cut off a bit of their commentary, I was not happy with that. It just, out of pure, I don't know, it just played it so many times that you just kind of skip through commentary after a while. Yeah, that's kind of what happened, and I realized I was recording, and that's probably not a good thing to do while recording for other people. Strange, I know. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go and jump off of that. Oh, almost. What that's going to allow us to do is kind of access this area a little bit early. There we go, got it on my second try. Get some items that we normally wouldn't get till later in the game or when we've built up 20,000 souls. So you can see all the cool scenery around here. Snow-capped mountains, giant castles, the whole thing. There is a little door that I'm going to go through over there. See, we're back around here. Can't get up here any other way besides using the 20,000 souls or doing that little jump. And even with a little jump, we don't get quite everything we need. So we'll come back here later. Got some twinkling titanite. That's all I really wanted from this area. Well, back here anyways. I'm going to run back around and go in that little door. We're going to get an item. We're going to see the crows. Got to make sure I know what button my dodge is. Of course, I have all the same things. I used all my fire bombs during the boss fight, though. And we're going to walk in through here. And there the crows are.
You.
Go ahead and pick up this Estus shard. And let's run over here and hit this illusionary wall. Drop down. There's a chest over here. It's not a mimic, so we can just go ahead and open it right up and get a nice ring. Now that's all we need up here for the moment. We're gonna drop down, get a bunch of these, talk to a bunch of these people, and then we'll end the episode there.
O thou art unkindled, and a seeker of lords. I am Ludleth of Corland. Look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long ago, becoming the Lord of Cinder. If substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my child.
So this guy, of course, is the only lord that has not left his throne.
No need to be
Maybe because he has no legs.
Have a closer look. Knowest thou of our purpose? 5 thrones will take 5 lords as kindling for the linking of the fire. The fast-fading flame must be licked to preserve this world. A reenactment of the first linking of the fire. So it is, I became a Lord of Cinder. I may be but small, but I will die a colossus.
And I believe they only say 2 things, so that should be... Yep, that's all he says.
Treat
for the time being, anyways.
Not with discourtesy. She is much like thee. Prisoners both, kept to link the fire. Fret not, fret not. My feet are here firmly planted, for I am a lord. Now.
And of course, like most games, we have the sad guy over here.
Another one roused from the sleep of death. Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless.
Doesn't want anything to do with his mission.
Gives me conniptions. And they'd have us seek the lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. But we're talking true legends, with the metal to link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots.
And we, of course, we get a...
Don't you think?
gesture from him. I've yet to get all the gestures. I think that was one of the things I was missing on the PlayStation.
What a sick joke. Asking us to seek the lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. We're talking true legends, those who would link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots.
And that's all he's got to say. There's also 2 other people in here at the time being. Of course, the old lady. She's going to be our shop for the majority of the game. In fact, all of the game. We'll give her stuff and she'll get new stuff eventually. They'll even ask us about it.
Acquaintance, Ashen One. I am but a humble handmaid of the shrine. Weapons, armor, trinkets, and spells. I've lots of little things to ease the burden of a weary traveler. And yes, I'm undead too, but not so charitable as to give my goods away. Ashen One, fetch souls and bring them to me. As is thy wont, no?
So she's actually got the key that I was talking about earlier, the one that was up for sale for 20,000 souls. Let's see, where is it? It's right there, 20,000 souls, tower key. She got some spells, she's got the white sign soapstone, some embers, and some, weapons. nothing that I'm gonna buy right now. So let's go and talk to her one more time.
Ashen One, if my wares are not to thy satisfaction, bring me umbral ash. With ash, I'll fashion new wares. Is it not our sorry fate to sup on death?
So we'll find Ash around, and when we give it to her, she gets new weapons, items, all that other stuff. And I kind of walked away before she was done laughing, apparently. And of course, what game would be complete without Andre the Blacksmith?
Well, a newcomer, I see. I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust? A toilsome journey, I'd wager. You'll require good arms. Let me smith you weapons. I am a smith.
But I have
Such
good
is
arms.
my
I've got
purpose.
2 good arms. Look at them. Anyways, he'll reinforce weapons and fuse our weapons with elements. Repair equipment. I really haven't found that too useful. He can also reinforce our Estus flask, which we have an Estus shard for already, and a lot Estus. The blue ones restore our magic. We're not going to use magic at the moment, so we will get all 5 of these ones. And we'll give him another talk.
Weapons and protection are sturdy enough by and large, but when overused, they'll eventually break. When their durability is low, repair becomes a necessity. Use a powder, or simply rest at a bonfire. But should chance impel them break, bring them me. I'll hammer them back into shape. They take no pleasure in breaking, I assure ye. So handle them with care, if you would.
Alright, there we go. We don't have
Be
anything to
careful.
say to him anymore. Go talk to the handmaiden, the firekeeper.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one. I am a firekeeper. I tend to the flame and tend to thee. The lords have left their thrones and must be delivered to them. To this end, I am at thy side.
Alright, we'll give her
Ashen
another
one,
talking
to
to.
be unkindled is to be a vessel for souls. Sovereignless souls will become thy strength. I will show thee how. Ashen one, bring me souls plucked from their vessels.
So she'll level us up.
Very well.
have souls.
Then take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
I have a few. Well, geez, I can get 7 levels right now. Give us some strength, some vigor, endurance. What's vitality do? Equip load? Is that all it does? Looks like that's all it does. We'll need some of that. Alright, we'll just do that for now.
Ashen one, to be sovereign, I will show Ashen one.
Oh, okay, so we've talked to her all we
Farewell,
can.
Ashen one.
We've talked to everyone in here so
May
far.
the flames guide thee.
We'll get some people, other people will join us. Yeah, we'll put our sword in here and start the bonfire. I think if we talk to her again, she'll tell us to use the bonfire.
Ashen one, produce the coiled sword at the bonfire.
Done that?
The mark of ash will guide thee to the land of the lords. To Lothric, where the homes of the lords converge.
Alright, we don't need
Farewell,
anything
Ashen
else from
one.
her. In fact, I'm pretty sure we're
May the
done
flames
with
guide
the...
thee.
God, I can't even remember what this place, this Nexus? I don't think it's called the Nexus. Firelink Shrine, that's what it's called. Just like the first game. So, I don't have any of those. What that does is strengthens your Estus Flask. We're gonna go ahead and hit travel and we're gonna go to Lothric. And then, of course, once we get to Lothric, that's where I'm going to leave off for today. And I will see you all next time. Almost 15 minutes exactly. We'll wait till we actually get there, though, so it might be a little longer. Maybe 16 minutes. I know, it's crazy. And here we are. Go ahead and give you guys a nice wave, and I'll see you all next time.